timer in the song almost kept up with the timer here. That wasn't on purpose. How's it going? I'm in the background trying to figure out what the heck is going on with this new chat thing I got, because it's supposed to be connected to YouTube chat and Twitch chat, and it's only connected to Twitch chat, and that's bothering me a lot. I thought I had this working. I'm literally trying everything in the background to get it to, like, work. I think the only thing I can try that I haven't tried yet, let me see. Chaos. Yes. Is I can go into here, do this, hit this button. Nothing changed.
We are so back on Twitch. Yeah, Father. Ho, ho.
Huh. Thank you, nooknews, I think. Yeah, so I'll fudge. I don't know. I guess I have to use the crappy one that doesn't show the... Is this not working either? What's wrong with this? I don't know what to do. This is like a problem. I didn't want to spend a day troubleshooting this. Let me hit a button. And let me hit this button. Why is it doing this? Hello, Aaron. How's it going? Are you trying to show both? Yeah. Wait. Aaron's on YouTube, and it worked. Oh. It's working. Okay. I had to, like, fully reconnect it. Oh, thank goodness. All right. So, I think I've gotten the merge chat working now. YouTube, can you try some of the members' emotes and make sure those are working? And if they are...
Hey, Anna_Aurora4 just renewed their subscription.
Hey, Anna, thank you so much. All right. No, they're not working. The whole reason for moving to this app was that the emotes were supposed to work. I guess I gotta keep figuring that out. Great. I love it. I bet the Twitch ones work. Unruly Angel did some, but I missed them. Oh, there they are. Nope, I see them. They're working. Should we just troubleshoot this all day instead of building? I'm quiet. Oh, sorry. I know why. Thank you.
Attention. Shut up, everyone. Attention. A hype train has started.
A hype train has started. Thank you. Over on Twitch already? What happened? That was fast. Thank you for the hype train on Twitch. Okay, so my volume should be better now. $2 Dan is floating 10 feet above everything. All of my stuff is messed up. So $2 Dan is here. And he's supposed to be here. Okay. So that fixes that. Volume's good now. So we fix that problem. How do we get emotes in this chat from YouTube? Emote. Add better Twitch TV emotes. Well, that should be there by default. That's not there. Keep only emotes, discard empty results. No. Okay. Let me get the better Twitch TV emotes in here first, because I would like those. Go into here. All of your messages are going to disappear. Oh, they didn't. Okay. I don't know why that didn't work. Nothing's working. I don't know. I'll ask Kato later. I'm using the same tool that she uses, and maybe she knows. I don't know. I thought I had it set up, and then as soon as the stream started, it was breaking. So reset the stream. That's not going to fix it. That won't fix it. So yeah, I guess we're back to text emotes. I apologize. Yeah, the software is gaslighting me. I broke it. I probably did break it. It's probably my fault. It is usually user error. Fairy Godmother Kato will fix it. Yes. Guess who's in Nooks today? Sherry. I recognized her from Dan's hard mode videos. Couldn't believe she was on my island. Let me show you what we want to do today. I'm taking a break from the neighborhood we were working on, although I'll probably get distracted and go there anyway. And we're going to redo a couple areas over here.
Hey, Alien Geek 96 just renewed their subscription.
Hey, Alien Geek, thanks for subbing on Twitch. Appreciate it. I'll describe my preferred emotes in great detail. So, oh, and cheer 50 bits too. Thank you. I got to figure out how to highlight the resub messages as well. There's a lot I need to figure out with this app. I think it looks better than the last one. But yeah. How's the island just 2 stars? I chopped down all the trees. And that's it. That's all I did. So this entrance is, I don't like it. And I've been struggling a lot with it. And I think today I figured out what it is that's bothering me so much about it. It's the inconsistency between, and I made this decision consciously at the time, but I'm now changing my mind. So it's...
Looks like Soft Scorpy Zero has been in the Billionaire on YouTube for 23 months
Whoa.
and says nearly 2 years. Wow! _ crossing derp.
Thank you, Soft Scorpio. Appreciate it. So I realized the problem. I started with some symmetry, and I abandoned the symmetry. And that was my issue. So what we're going to do is move these houses back. And we're going to move them to be aligned with these houses, which should leave us a more symmetrical build around resident services. And once we do that, we'll be able to kind of make some better choices about like how this whole front of the island should look. That's been my issue for a while. Yes, you can't exist without symmetry. If you do any symmetry at all, any asymmetry will throw off everything else. So once you commit to symmetry, you got to commit to symmetry. So it's going to be an ongoing project because these houses are not going to move right away. I'm going to not time travel. We're just going to have to like figure out exactly where they need to go, and we'll go from there. So let's put on our hard hat here. And I'll show you how this is supposed to look. So using this path, basically the houses over there are on top of the path right here. So they need to be where these houses are. And to do it, we need 1, 2 tiles blank in front of this path. And then we need 2 tiles of path, and then the house. So it's easy enough, right? It is 2 blank tiles, and then 2 filled in tiles. And I'd imagine I can't put one here, but I can put one here. And that's how it's going to work. The house is also going to move 1 tile to the right, because that's how it is over here. See how I have a gap right here? On this side, we don't have a gap. That's the other problem. The houses are right on top of the path. So we got to remove the gap. I think we can do it, and I think it'll be fine. I'm hoping we can move these in 1 move instead of 2 moves. When you're moving houses not very far apart from each other, and if there's any overlap at all, Tom Nook's like, you can't move that house because it is too close to the very same house that it already is, which is absurd. Except I'm going to run 10 minutes behind. Oh, well, Heather, Twitch should be way more caught up. If you're looking for... If any of you feel like your messages are several minutes behind, that is one excuse to maybe, like, try out the Twitch stream. Let's see. I missed Heina QT over on Twitch. Thank you for being here. Hello. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Some of you like symmetry. Symmetry and asymmetry can work together. I think you just have to create like harder boundaries. So symmetry on this side of the river, asymmetry on maybe this side of the river, for example. Like, this is enough of a pattern interrupt where I feel like I can kind of play around with it. But because I'm trying to, like, do this kind of symmetrical entrance and I have asymmetrical issues, it's creating problems. But okay, so we're going to try to move this house. And we're going to see if it lets us. I need some food. I got some trees in the way, too. 10 seconds, 10 minutes would be torture. I don't have ads on YouTube. That's fair. Okay. I did put the ultra low latency on my stream as well. Cat, you have to stop doing that. And it's apparently 10 seconds is ultra low latency to to YouTube right now. But yes, even if you're several seconds behind, Twitch should not be. Food. I'm here for food. We'll do coconuts. Okay. Using Brave. I do wonder if that is part of the reason YouTube is like feeling not so great, because they've been doing a lot of weird stuff to crack down on like ad blockers and things like that. It's just I'm just speculating. I don't know if that would be the case in this instance. Let's harvest all the stuff out of this rock. And then delete it. We'll smash it. I switched browsers today because of Apple's facial age verification. Good call, good call. I'm glad to see folks out there not giving in. That's really good.
Dan's chat is cutting off one letter from a word on the left in people's chats. This is how I would talk if I only said what people can see on his on-screen hat. Maybe I am USing. Yes, yes.
Where? So you're saying this is cut off? I don't see it cut off. That's really funny. And someone asked me if we can play Fire Red or Leaf Green. Probably not. So I have Fire Red, like the physical cartridge, and it's allowed me to take the game and, you know, flash it onto an emulator, and now I can play it on any device I want. It plays really, really well on those emulators, and I can play it on my phone, and that's really cool. And I've played it. I've done all that. So I don't know. I'm really, really, really glad that Fire Red and Leaf Green are accessible to way more people now, because if you try and buy the cartridge, it's $100, $200, somewhere in there. It's like $150 is probably a safe estimate for that cartridge. I got the cartridge when it first came out, and I probably paid $20 or $30 for it. Actually, I showed you in a video how much I paid for it because the sticker's still in the box. I did a video about it somewhere on one of my channels. And, yeah, you know, I'm just glad there's an affordable way to play the game now. But I don't know if I'll be playing it in this format. I will say Pokemon Home connectivity is very tempting, but there's no online play. And if I want to catch them all, which I do, I would like to be able to go online and like do the trading that I would need to do to catch them. Because I could buy red and green, but certain Pokemon only evolve when you trade them, for example. And I'm not going to have anybody... Like, Val's already played those games to death. She's not interested. I'm not going to have anybody in my life to, like, trade with in the same room. I would need the internet, which is kind of funny that emulators can do that. But Nintendo is like, well, we're not going to give you internet connectivity. So, I don't know. I'm glad it's there. I'm glad some of you who've never gotten to play it are going to get a chance to play it if you want to for a reasonable price. Could be a better price, but a reasonable one, I suppose. And I'm probably going to skip it. I haven't even finished the DLC in Legends EA yet. Do I play Pokemon Go? They have remote trading now. I don't. I used to. But no, I've fallen off Pokemon Go. It was too much of a commitment. I blame Dan for pre-ordering Pokopia. Pokopia we're going to play the crap out of. That's the thing. Right now, I'm a little bit itchy for Fire Red and Leaf Green because everybody's playing it. But in like 6 more days, I'm going to forget all about those games. I'm going to have Pokopia. I'm here for a specific reason. I need to move that house, but I think I was instinctively grabbing money, but I already have money. Oh, and also our shovel broke. Okay. Will I get Winds and Waves? Yes, absolutely. I can't wait. Although I'm glad I can wait. I have a lot of games right now, and the fact that Winds and Waves is going to be a year off is kind of like a, you know, I'm already inundated with content at the moment. Homes. Oh, wait, no, you want to move a building. It's $100 Canadian, so I'm going to wait and see what I think. Oh, for Pokopia? Oof, yeah, I would, yeah. I don't think I'm going to either consider doing a Nuzlocke, but yeah, if I want to catch them all, I need to trade, and I have no friends other than Switch. All my friends are on the internet now. I have plenty of friends, but they're all online. Any friends I have in person are not like gamers. So that's the issue. An island home. And I guess lucky. Okay, wait, let's think about this for a minute. Hold on. Someone was asking if I'm going to put all the, like, trash villagers in the little trash side of town. And I had to ask myself, like, who are the fanciest villagers I have? And do they deserve those premier spots by the entrance of the island? Or is that the trash spot because there's a plane passing over your head all the time? Is the trash part of the island quieter? I don't know. But these are all the villagers except for Kabuki and Pearl, who are getting kicked out in favor of Spike. And... always forget. Spike and Shep. Shep feels like a front of the island kind of villager. If I'm being honest. Shep feels like somebody who should be... we should be showing off Shep. Who else, though? Stitches is at the front of the island already. Lucky feels like a villager worth showing off. So I guess I would trade Scoot. Maybe Scoot's house, which is at the front of the island right now, could go in the crappy neighborhood and give Shep the prime real estate up front. In which case, Pearl or Kabuki can move to where Scoot is. But Scoot is irrelevant. So we're going to give Lucky the same spot, just a few tiles back, and we'll figure out the rest later. Did YouTube chat just die? Not for me. Are any of you getting Fire Red and Leaf Green, or have you already gotten it on the Nintendo Switch? All right, let's see if it lets us do this. I have my doubts. It has to be closer. That doesn't work. I can't even get myself far enough back to place it here. Shoot. We have to do multiple moves. Well, all right. I guess I'm made of money. Give up a Pokemon a while ago. I will, says Alabuggy. I got Pokemon Fire Red. Okay, nice. I'm chatting, but also eating Chicago mix. Trying not to make a mess. Don't know what it is. Sounds messy. Question, is villagers wanting to move away a random thing? It's been giving me gifts. I've been giving gifts faithfully, but I see villagers ask me to leave. It is pretty random. Like, the mechanic is seemingly completely random in that it doesn't matter how good of friends you are with the villager. Sometimes they will just have a thinking bubble above their head and they want to move. What you can do, if you want someone else to move, the trick is when you see the thinking bubble, let's say Kurt had a thinking bubble right now, You don't talk to him. You don't go near him. Just leave him alone. The next day, the thinking bubble will move to someone else if it is a thinking bubble where they're thinking about moving. And the way to kind of know that it is if you go in and out of buildings and you're kind of playing throughout the day and that same villager is still thinking, they are thinking about moving. Like, that's how you pretty much know. So wait a day, come back, and someone else will have the bubble. And you can just keep watching it pass around until finally it lands on a villager you're hoping to kick out. I'm not going to get fire red or leaf green. I have sword, and I have brilliant diamond already. Played a little sword, but didn't get far. Same. I think I want to get more into those before winds and waves. I beat the crap out of Scarlet and Violet, and then I picked up Sword and Shield. Or I guess sword in my case, or shield. I don't know which one. I got one of them. And I hated it. I just didn't like it. So I would, if you're struggling to play Sword and Shield before Winds and Waves comes out, I would recommend Scarlet and Violet. Just if you were thinking about playing a modern game. I like it way better. I just like it so much better. I'd skip right to it. But other people really like Sword and Shield and think I'm an idiot. So it is up to personal preference. I'm debating getting Fire Red, Leaf Green, as I've never played them, but as a Pokemon fan, I have major Kanto fatigue, so I'm not sure. I can see that. Winds and Waves, I think will do. They will make me finally get a Switch too. Try more plants? Yeah, well, eventually. Eventually we'll have more plants. All right. Get ×5 points for diving today. The next thing we need to figure out for our entrance / front of the island area is how we want to present all of this. If I'm doing this kind of dual path thing on the other side too, that brings us like a unique opportunity to kind of play around with fencing and different decorations. And before, I had the little flower planters in these spots, and I stole them for another build. But I was never like super into them. So now it's kind of like, well, what can we do with these little grassy spots in between these houses and stuff? Like, how can we make that more interesting? And we want to do it here too. You got Al's photo day. Oh, congrats. A bench? Bench could be good. And do we like these fences better? Because I already have like the black street lamps and stuff, so we could do more of that. Love playing Sword, one of my most favorite games. That's cool. Trying to catch more. Investing in Nook Mile items could make up for the lack of trees. Nook Mile items. I don't have a lot of Nook Miles is the problem. But I have these. I'd like to get Violet, but wanted to try the ones I already have. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably good to I save your money if you like the other ones. Okay, so, the other problem with these street lamps is if I wanted more of them, other than them being expensive, they'd have to go somewhere else. Because this street lamp is where this path is. And I want them aligned. So do I want those on the front corners of whatever we decide to do? Like, would I want them out here? Oh. Huh. I don't know why I thought that would be any different. Okay. Do we like those in front of the fences? Doesn't it feel like the fences should be in front of the lights, maybe? I planted 4 bamboo plants a day ago. And make it as young bamboo sprout on a regular farm. Using simple street lamps from the hotel yet. I'm using over 20. I bought more for the neighborhood we're working on. I don't want to use them here. I think these lights are the vibe I want. I like them better behind. So what if I moved the fences up and put the lights behind. Let's also get rid of the dirt. I might not keep this dirt here. And I might bring it back. I don't know. Let me just see without it. Evergreen ash. Ooh. Tempting. Evergreen ash is very tempting. I have a couple spares right now. So what we're talking about is perhaps, maybe, possibly doing this. And then street lamps will go behind it. Hello? That looks better. The fences behind, or the fences in front of the lamps look better. The benches, lamps. Did I call them benches? The fences in front of the lamps looks better to me. Something would need to go in here maybe, possibly some flowers, which is where I might bring back the dark dirt. We can actually just try that. Could be hedges back there. Where'd that balloon? I heard a balloon. Okay. Move your conversation somewhere else. I broke up the conversation by pushing him. If you ever want them to stop talking to each other, just shove them around. Do we like the dirt? If I plant flowers, I guess it would look better. Can I even put more than one flower here? Let me see if I can dig a hole. I don't think I can. Oh, I don't have a shovel. Yeah, I think I can only put one item right here. So the dirt really doesn't make sense. No dirt? I'm thinking no dirt, personally. Dirt for flowers only. Let's see if I have a shovel. There's always a chance I have like an extra shovel, but no. Okay. There's some interesting items in here today. I think I have a foosball table already. Okay, yeah. Ooh. I don't think I have this. Marcella, happy Saturday. How's it going? Try to craft some decor. Oh, yes, of course. If Kato were here, she'd say no dirt even with flowers. I'll get rid of the dirt. Let's... First, let me just try digging. If I can dig 3 holes, I'll feel differently about it, but I don't think I can. 1. No. So no dirt then. I agree that I like the dirt under the flowers personally. So a lot of you are saying garden bench back here. So I'm assuming you mean you would put a garden bench facing this fountain. So bench here, we can see the back of it and faces the fountain. Yeah, the lazy villagers are really good about fitness. The jocks are not. It's really funny. No fence, just bench and flowers. Oh. Really? I don't know if I like that or not. I kind of like the fence and lamp combo. What about flower beds? I was using those before. Anyone want a cat? I'm looking to get a new cat. In fact, just no cats. Someone could just have this one. Triangle topiary. Dibs. I think I'm fine with the fences and lamps. It's everything behind it now. You shipped the cat to the UK. Teddy will talk about working out. Al actually do it, but never talk about it. What happened to that poor bird? This is one of my hotel guests. I've had the cherry trees there for a while. I don't think I'm super into them. It's kitty crazy hour too early for dinner, but they're done napping. My cat's reenacting Spider-Man right now. Yeah, I think a nap may happen. I have a cardboard box in here for her right now. I don't want it in here, but she likes it, so you know that's what I get for getting a package, I guess. And it's become the new napping spot. And also, when it's time for some attention, or there's a hunger strike, or whatever, it's time to chew the box. I have to watch and make sure she's not actually ripping pieces off of it. I saved so many boxes for my cat. It's looking like a kitty homeless compound. Yes, goodbye, trees. I'll find a better spot for him, but I don't know if this is it. This one's gonna be so mad removing more fruit trees. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Did I see the new Pokemon trailer for Gen 10? Yes, I did see the Gen 10 trailer. I am very excited. Looks really nice. It looks like someone learned how to make rocks finally. The rocks look a lot more like rocks than they did in Scarlet and Violet. So that was cool. And the water looks amazing. I guess I would hope so, for given the title. Look at this. I have a couple of these. I need like one more, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So evergreen ash, we could put a couple of them down like this. I don't know. Not really into it. What if we put it, and this would block the fountain, but what if we put it here? I don't even know if it's going to fit. Okay. Eh. It feels like it has a place here, but I don't know where. Put the real trees back. Eh. Wish they had more decor like the evergreen ash. I agree. I agree. We can pull the fountains back if the trees are gone, but we still need something behind the fountains, I think. Put 2 benches next to the plaza. That's not a fountain. Facing where? Facing the fountain from here? So you're saying a bench here facing the fountain. Or a bench here facing the fountain. I don't know. Backwards from each other? That's going to go right in the river. Do I have any benches before I start making any? No, none I would use anyway. Okay. I thought I was done getting mermaid furniture too. I got this yesterday. I've started making it a habit to check. Oh, when did I get this? Oh, nice. I started making it a habit to check what bugs and fish and sea creatures were leaving at the end of the month. And I have them all, thankfully. The ones from February. But yeah, hopefully every month I can catch all of those. And finally finish those parts of the museum. Do the fully metal benches. I don't have those yet. I only have these ones. Which, to me, these are the superior benches. But those ones can look good too. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but let's try it. It would definitely need to be customized. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really into it. Oh. I gotta change my battery. Or charge it. With a couple of trees, this wouldn't look terrible. But it's not great. Are fountains just not a good call? Should I be doing something else? Should I center everything around an evergreen ash instead? Maybe move the lamp / fence setup where you have the bench. And put the bench in front. Okay. Maybe that's a better way of doing it. It does kind of change what I do over here, but maybe that's okay. Yeah, maybe that's alright. Okay, let me try that. Is that another balloon already? We need an auto balloon popper. You should be able to unlock that along with the gold slingshot. Or you should be able to, like, have a villager be on balloon duty. Cherry blossom season? It's in March, isn't it? April. Oh, it's in April. April 1st to 10th. Bamboo noodle slide. I didn't have this. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, they don't bloom for long, so definitely get your fill. So something else can go here. That's fine. I don't know what. I gotta admit, that does look better, I think. Gazebo could add some height to the spot. Or now we can place the fountain. Yeah, I suppose we could do pergolas or something. I think you're resetting my dream address to the cherry blossom time. Well, I think if it's your dream address, yeah. If the cherry blossoms give it that ideal look, I don't blame you. Okay. Bunny Day's April 5th, so go to 6 to 10 if you do. You just notice the snow is gone? Yeah, it looks a lot... Well, it's kind of grim at the moment, but it's going to look nice soon. The grass is going to get real green soon. So I'm going to use something else for the lamps. I'm going to put, like, one of those custom designs that's like a little flower basket or something on them. But imagine for a second those banners are different. Yeah, this looks really nice. I think this is giving me the vibes I want up here. I just don't know exactly what I want to do in front of it. Do I want to just shove the fountain up to the fence? And put something else up here? Benches in front of the fences. We're really obsessed with the benches. The concept of putting these benches out here. Let's see. What do I put on the sides of the benches? We got 1.5 tiles on either side of the bench. They need a place to sit down. Look, they have their own chairs. I don't really like stunting trees, but you can do that. Before I forget, make sure to look outside after sunset tonight. You can see up to 6 planets in the sky lined up. Oh, won't happen again for 40 years. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with the clouds. Cherry trees blocking the lamps? Never. I could put the cherry tree in the middle. I have 1 tile to work with right here. So I could do this. which doesn't look bad. Shrubs or topiary. A gazebo on the other side. We're going for symmetry. I can't do that. Where's my other bench? Oh. Okay. Why not two? Mocha Pup, how's it going? Oh, only one. Why not two? Wheelchairs? Spot right here. Or anywhere over here. It's not against the law. Why not four? Because I can't fit four. Oh, there's a balloon back there. Spooky Fence is underrated. It is really good. Yeah. A garbage can between them? Maybe one of the classy ones. Just played some Resident Evil Requiem, but now I'm resting my brain. I understand. So I can put a shrub in between them or trash cans. Yeah, there's options. I think I like two better than one because I was sitting there looking at one and it just didn't look very good. So we could do that over here, which will be 4 benches total at the entrance, and it could be a fountain, it could be a gazebo, it could be, you know, probably fountain. I'll probably go fountain. Needs ducks. Mountain Rose, how's it going? So let's make a couple more. The hotel flower planter would be good there. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I might have extras. Maybe. Stone bench? What would that be? Seems like a silly question, but... Okay. This is the only one with black armrests, so I'm just going to use this one. Is there a stone bench? There's a stone seat or stool. Bench with no backrest would match the stone. But the black armrests match the metal part of the fence. Which bench are you talking about? Like, what is that bench? I have these. I don't think there's a stone bench. There's no stone bench, but that would be cool. There's the marble one. There's some marble furniture. I don't know if there's a marble bench. Okay. Oh, gosh. I can't even think. Hotel flower planter. That's what we were talking about using. Oh, look at that. I have 2. Perfect. I have these as well, which will probably come in play at some point. I can't make the Iron Garden bench. I don't have that recipe. But I also don't think we need it. You think the darker one? Well, what if we put more lighter wood tones around it? Everyone hates the benches, so that much is clear. Apparently, I've made a bad choice. Listen, I wish I could change the wood and leave the armrests. They've left me with not a lot of choices here. I like the benches. Are we sure? Everyone suggested benches, now they don't want them. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of, well, not that bench. I've never even thought about putting a waterfall empty into an ocean. Thanks for the inspiration. Oh, you're welcome. Double benches equals double symmetry. Yeah. Do I have the mum cushion DIY? I don't. Hedge in the middle. I was going to put these in the middle. But a different color, maybe. But that. Which I think looks pretty awesome. I agree that the wood on these benches is like, eh. So if I had the other ones, I might use them, but I don't. If I had, I know exactly which ones you're talking about. If I had this, but bench. The Iron Garden chair, but it's the bench. I would try those because they have an all black. I am on Twitch. Hello, Potato. They have an all black variant, and they'd probably like solve a lot of the headache.
Isabel constantly complains about too little trees and too much trash on the island. It constantly drives a bitter taste in my mouth, and it's driving me crazy. Yes.
Poor Tom Nook. Do I have the Nook Mile benches that come in black? Which ones are those? Hold on, let's go check. First stream. Well, welcome, Potato. Thanks for jumping in. Let's see. Do I have the Nook Mile benches? Which ones? Oh, plastic benches. Well, I don't. Would these look better? There's also this one, but nah. I don't really like them. They're not. I'm using the fancy street lamps, and the garden benches we have that fancy kind of look. They like go together. You know what I mean? I thought I've every DIY. Today I found out I didn't have the wooden block bench. Ooh. There's also another bench. This one, the plaza bench, but this is too not what I'm looking for. Unless I'm using more plaza items, which I'm not. Too whimsical. Yeah. See, with these lamps, I feel like the garden bench looks good with them. I'm Delulu. I guess I could not find what I was searching for. Maybe I have been confused with the Stonehenge item. I don't think there's a stone bench, but it's funny. It's been suggested before, and I think there's other games that just would do that. Like Dinkum has like a kind of like a marble kind of stone bench. We have a few different options. We have this gazebo, and then we have the pergola. If we want to not put the fountain, but I think I like the fountains. There should be a stone bench. Any advice for Kidcore Island? Do the hotel. Do everything in the hotel and get all of those items because, yeah, Kidcore got a nice little update with 3.0. Lean on custom designs a lot. Oh, right. I forgot about that. I did? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Kidcore is a fun one. There's a lot of really cool items in this game that go with that. There's a couple different fencing options. At least one. I need to head to Harv's and customize the flower pots. Surprised Chad hasn't been accused of sabotaging the island. No, everyone's helping. There's some differing opinions, but it's still helping. Testing, can you read this? My chat's glitched. Yeah, I can read it. I see you there, Connor. It's fun, but it's hard. One section at a time. I've never done a Kid Core Island, but I've seen a lot of them, and yeah, there's a lot that could be done, which is pretty cool.
Okay, I've decided it. I'm firing Isabel. She is a bell. I'm gonna make Dan 5 stars. Isabel is to precise. Yup, precise. Yes, yes.
What? That really was that was a tough one to translate for me. I think he's saying that Isabel.
Cat fact number 190. If a cat stretches in front of you, it is flexing on your poor flexibility.
I think he's saying Isabel is. He's done listening to the fact that it's only a 2-star island. Excuse me. Jeez. Trying abandoned / industrial city core with jungle core mixed in. That sounds like a really good mix, and sounds like it's going to turn out really nice. I have no idea how it'll work. It'll work. It's going to be great. What else? So, oh. Yeah, we wanted to customize. Okay. Fountains. Flower planter. We're here for these. Yes. So I saw one of you say you liked the dark ones because they match the darker items we're using over there. I tend to agree. I guess I'm more concerned about the flowers because I feel like whatever flowers I'm using in here should probably be represented around this area too. I really don't have a lot of blue flowers at the moment. This one's kind of nice because there's like a good mix of different flowers. It just makes me feel like I'm going to need more blue. But maybe that's not a big deal. Show the options. So we have this brown one, this dark brown one, blue, green, and artistic. I do feel like this is probably the one. I don't know if there is a better choice. Robert, how's it going? Dark brown or green? Green is nice. It's being used by the museum. I think I'm going to do this. Can you include a froggy chair? I don't know how that would fit in with this. I do like the froggy chair. I don't think it would fit with this particular area. How's the island developing? I think it's coming along great. Certain island rating judging island judges wouldn't agree. That took 20 minutes to say. So they're both dark brown now. We can put away this. And this. And this. Still a 2 stars as far as I'm aware. I'm trying to get something out. Is there anything in here that I might want to use now in this part of the build? Maybe these topiaries? Customize them just in case. Flowers and fences? Meh. I'll add those on my own terms. Trying to see if any of these things will kind of fit. But I don't think so. Bike? That'll be for more when we're trying to like clutter things up, I think. More focused on like the symmetrical elements. Round topiary. Green or light green? Green. Okay. Sweet. This is fake. This is fake, but I'm buying it. Maybe we can keep our tools from breaking today. Fake art's nice for your black market. If I could fit it anywhere. Yeah. An unexpected present, and someone smiling as they receive it. That someone is you. Belongings will improve. Yes. Cool. We don't have to worry about crafting up or customizing any tools today. All right, while we're out, let's go look at the Happy Home Islands to see if there's any new recipes. Harv's Island. Oh, yeah. Harv's Island is super important for pretty much every time I do a building stream. Why can't we have this? I like this. I like these lamps, too. And the arch. Yeah. The one thing that always bothered me about Harv's was that the art style for the buildings and stuff just feels a little bit different. And I like it. And it's not that it doesn't fit. It just feels different. The permanent buildings and stuff, all this stuff, it all feels slightly different.
$2 recipe time. Soggy sock stew. Soak an old sock in lukewarm tap water overnight for that aged broth flavor. Strain, optional, and sip slowly.
Okay, excuse me. One of these days I'm going to expand this restaurant. The beach umbrellas. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool items that don't exist in Happy Home's decor. It bugs me. I did manage to catch up and watch the Pokopia portion of the Pokemon stream they did the other day. And just when I thought I couldn't be more excited about Pokopia, they did it. So any building limitations that I complain about in Animal Crossing are going to be made up for, I think, when Pokopia comes out. I can't wait to see what people build in that game. I just can't wait. It's, oh my gosh. Okay, no new recipes. Great. I'm imagining it or will be able to build bridges over empty space. Yes, I think it's going to be like Minecraft in that way. I think you're going to be able to just kind of like build and defy gravity, but I don't know. I can't say that for sure. Look at this. I don't think I have this yet. I have the gold nugget one. Oh, I'm poor. Okay. You can pay later. Hold on. No, I think I can. Let's do this. Is it going to be an Instagram building game? I think so. I really do. I'll watch gameplay of Pokopia. Might be convinced to get it. Yeah, I think it's going to sell some consoles. Ordered some energy drinks from a gas station through DoorDash. They didn't have my order. Money still hasn't returned to my account after issuing a refund. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Hopefully that's just a normal banking delay. It is the weekend. Okay. Now we have this. Was that a mining cart? I thought that was a DIY. It was a the mining cart is a DIY if you get the gold one. Otherwise, you just buy this. But the gold nugget one is a DIY. I also thought it was both. I thought there were two DIYs. I thought there was this one and then the one you needed to turn the thing gold, but I think this one's a buyable. Can we for all the YouTubers complain about Pokemon ruining their aesthetics? Why are the Pokemon so ugly? Yeah. Where is my flower planter? You needed to make the gold nugget one? I don't know if you do. Which is weird. No, you do. Okay, yeah. You buy this, and this is how you get the gold nugget one. Okay. Hold on, before I do any more. Connor, how's it going? A lot of Connors. Fountain. Okay, that's what I thought. Do I want to extend this so the fountain isn't hiding it? I do feel like some custom designs on the ground are necessary here. But is it these? Bull looks like he escaped the slaughterhouse. I love the hotel. It's so good. I think this is a good idea. I'm going to commit to it really hard right now. We're going to do all of it at once and hope that it turns out good. Put a plant partition between the fountain and what? The path down below or the benches? What's your opinion on shrimp villagers? Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. If villagers were shrimps and they didn't have legs, they had to bounce around everywhere. Yes, I always thought fish standing up on their fins would be funny, but shrimp villagers takes it to the next level. Oops. And they have like all those arms and stuff. When they reach in their pocket to get a gift, they only have to use like one of their 20 arms. How many arms do shrimps have? It's like a lot. Or insect villagers, why not bumblebees, butterflies, etc.? Because that's terrifying. Where do you see some chats on your screen? What do you mean? Why do I see some chats on your screen? It should be all of them? Walking octopuses aren't scary? No. Google says they have 10 arms. Yeah. I'd love to see more variety of animals in the game. Did I share a code for this path? It's in our Discord. I didn't share one, but... oops. I missed a spot. Bat villagers? That's come up a few times. Bat villagers. It'd be fun. Robert is probably saying some chats are only on your screen, some are on Twitch. Yeah, we're on Twitch and YouTube. So I've merged them together because I'm allowed to do that finally, which is great. Spider villagers? No, that's too far. It takes away area where we could plant flowers, but I gotta say, that looks better. Should they be gray? Should I change them? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. What about spider pig? Spider pig, spider pig. Yeah. Okay. Should those be cherry trees? I don't know if I like the red. There's a black fountain, but I don't really like it. It's black marble. I don't think it looks very good. It's probably my least favorite one that they have. I would say the symbols indicating where folks are next to their name works. Yes, I kept those too. So yeah, I can get rid of these icons right here that show you what platform you're on. But I feel like it looks good. It makes it clear where everybody is. Hardwood trees might be better for their seasonal colors. Yeah. What's your island fruit? The cherries. Or I can do the brick fountain to help tie in the red, but I don't know. Maybe we do hardwood trees. And I have 2 of them right now. We need some food though. How long have we been at 2 stars? Yeah, it's been a while. Bamboo shoot lamp. Okay. We're getting the bamboo recipes now. More food then. Palm tree? Or pine tree? Oh, pine tree. What about the little garden lamp from Nook's? Where? Like on the corners? We could do that. Can the pots be red? I don't think so. There wasn't a red variant. There's a clay variant that's kind of red. But I think the hardwood trees look good. This is working. I think this is nice. There's more we could do. Yeah, maybe garden lamps on the outside corners or something. Are you married to the flags and lampposts? No, I'm changing those. In fact, we should probably look for the custom designs I want for those so we can get this thing looking like it's actually finished today. I'll have to delete something else, but that's fine. Oh, I have one spot. Okay. So I think in our Discord, actually, I found something I liked. Or did I save the designer in here? Looks bare. Yeah, we'll put more things. One of these designers might have what I want. Oh, this was okay. This is one of you. This one. Okay, it wasn't any of these. Okay, give me a minute. I found in our Animal Crossing Custom Codes channel. It was under signs, I think. Somebody posted. It could have been a long time ago. Somebody posted those things you can hang on these lamps. Yes. Ooh. I found some really good ones. Oh, they didn't share. Okay. Hang on. Let me think. They have different symbols.
Yes.
They have like all these different like symbols and stuff. I was looking for flower basket ones, but I just found some iron looking ones. Maybe they're not. They're really cool, but maybe they're not for this. Hold on. Let me look at some other ones. Oh, wow. Some of these are really creative. There's like ones for like a market. There's ones with just flowers on them. Okay, I found the flower basket ones. Okay. It is 19443607005. Oh my gosh. 70. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at the curtains. Here we go. So I just have to decide what flowers I want. Look at all these. We definitely need to save this person's address here because this is a lot of cool stuff. I guess I'll go with the little blue ones so it matches the flower pots. They will look pretty flat, but they're cool. They're cool. Trust me. I've done it before. It looks awesome. Pink or purple is nice. They're all nice. I'm going to go blue just because I have the blue flower pots. I wish I could have all of them, but I'm out of room.
Hey, Alien Geek 96 just gifted a Twitch sub.
Hey, Alien Geek, thank you for gifting a sub. Appreciate it. I'm going to be bringing back sub-only and member-only streams. I've just been doing the member-only ones on YouTube, but we will be dual streaming again once we, you know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. So, yeah, we'll pick all these up, and we'll get them customized. Jen, how's it going? Yeah, every time Nintendo, not every time, the times Nintendo updated our custom design inventory, I'm like, what do we need all these custom design slots for? Who's begging for? And then I started getting into paths. Like, oh, okay. I see now. I get it.
Brought nachos to karaoke night. Didn't realize till I got there the cheese had been sitting out since, I don't know, Tuesday? Had kinda a Sour Patch vibe. I figured once it's microwaved, who cares? Then I remembered my microwave's got black mold in it. Still brought it. People ate them. So who's really the problem here?
That looks a million times better. They look weird to me. You gotta pretend. From a distance, they look good, right? If you hung flower baskets like that and it got a little windy, they'd rock back and forth. I think they look better. There's another kind. If you don't like these, in the same Discord post, somebody has these little decorations that look like they're fully made of iron. They're black. And there's one with like a mushroom, one with a dragon, and they look a little bit better because realistically those wouldn't be that thick if they were actually made of iron, if that makes sense. Are they from the movie Inception? Oh, it's been too long since I've seen that to understand the reference. So yeah, I like them. I didn't think these would be controversial. I think they're good. They're cute. They look nice. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. For the front area, it does feel like we still need some more stuff up here now. This is looking very bland. But I don't want to put anything tall like a fence. We already have fences back here. And I don't want to get rid of the bricks to plant like flowers or anything because I like them. So garden lanterns were a suggestion. I don't know if I have any, but I'm going to check. What about booth stalls? I could see that. That's not where garden lanterns are. I'm already using those in a lot of places, though. I don't like repeating stuff too much. But to be fair, I'm using garden lantern in places too. So I don't have any right now. I have these. What about the flower planter that sits on the ground? I'd have to order more. You can buy the lanterns in the Nook stop. You can. It's just I was trying to find something. If I was hoping I had something today. Otherwise, I have to order them and then like wait to see if I even like them. Now that being said, I can steal them from here just to test it because I have them. I have the spots marked on the ground with these little rocks, so we can steal this one and this one and just see if we like them. Pacifier. Okay. Great. What do we think? Versus like maybe a round topiary on either side of the entrance here, like this. I don't know what I put on that corner if I did the round topiary, because, yeah, I don't know if I'd want 4 round topiaries, but 2 like this is pretty cool. Like the topiary is better. Topiary is too big. Rather, okay, maybe the small one. Okay, I can see that. The triangle topiary. Floorlight, topiary, plant. Topiary is a plant wearing a top. Triangle topiary. Yeah, I'm afraid we can't see at night, like... Garden lantern looks off to me for some reason. They are missing a certain... I don't know. Like, everything behind me has like an old school kind of vibe, and these are a little more modern. You can customize them to be green, white, or black. That's it. You think the floor light makes sense? The floor light is even more modern. You think the shorter topiary? 1 topiary, 1 lantern. I wasn't going to keep it like that. I'd have to put something else in the corners, on the outside corners if I went that route. Garden gnomes. Cypress plant. I think if the topiary was too tall, which I felt like it kind of was, the cypress plant would have the same problem. How about upright vacuums? What about 3 log stakes? Those are a bit too... not the vibe for this area, I would say. I will say that this is looking 1,000 times better than how I had it before. Just resident services in general. I like it. But yeah, there's more that needs to be done. No way this island's 2 stars. Floating biotope planter. Kind of feels a little, because those are just like in little pots sitting on the ground. Feels a little odd. Paper lantern comes in the black variant. Oh, the cherry like blossom ones or whatever they're called. I might actually have some of those, unless I'm thinking of a different save I have on another Switch. I feel like I have 4 of those right now. Am I wrong? Oh, wait. I do have 4 Blossom Lanterns. Would these look good? I'd have to customize them. Oh, you can't customize them. Maybe Cyrus can customize them? Don't you only get the island terraforming 3 stars? Yes, I had 3 stars. And then I chopped down all the trees. Yeah, there's specialty items. Okay, the vibe is closer with these. I think the right customization with the lampshade, if that's possible, would look good. 3.0 flower planters I got back there. I swear I hear another balloon. You cannot customize the Blossom Lanterns by Cyrus. So they're just stuck in that variety? I could have sworn there was different lampshades. Are you sure? The paper lanterns are different. I could be thinking of another lantern. What about the Turkey Day garden stand? Little tall. I looked it up. You can always check, of course. No, I believe you. I'm just shocked. If you can't do blossom lamps, try the paper lanterns. Do I have paper lanterns? I don't know if I did. The paper ones from the Cherry Blossom recipes. I didn't play this for Cherry Blossom season. This island started when the Switch 2 came out. Paper lanterns are rectangular and sit on the floor. Okay. Oh, I know what ones you're talking about. Those would be a little different. I like these because of the black, like, metal kind of look they have. That I think goes nicely with these lamps. Yeah, I don't think they fit the theme. So, do we like these? Assuming I don't... Like, instead of thinking about other lamps for a second, like, do we like these? Should I put them on top of something? That might make them too tall. I don't know. I think the topiaries were the best as they tie into the trees. Okay. Just go for the smaller version. There's a black version of the paper lantern, but the paper lantern's still not like the right vibe. Stone lanterns, maybe, or too stony. Are you talking about the big tall ones? Because I don't have those. Topiaries on inside, lamps on outside. Or I could do the opposite of that. I mean, they could go either way, really. These topiaries, I think we determined, are a little too big. Can you move them to the small square area of grass between the paths? Like here? And here? Oops. Yeah.
Cat fact number 184. When a cat sees a bug, it becomes a mighty hunter until it gets bored.
I think the topiaries on the outside frame the area better. Yeah, I do agree. It's just having something that tall all the way out here when we have all the tall stuff back here does feel a little bit off. Then again, if we were to put like a market stall or something, it wouldn't look too bad. So why could topiaries not work? I don't have any triangle ones available right now, but I can buy some. The pampas grass, or whatever the heck it's called, is probably just not the right colors for this. Unless there's customizations for it that I don't know about. I've never tried customizing it. We tried a couple of hedges, maybe in a V formation on the corners. Kind of like over here. I'm not committed to these. These have been bothering me anyway. The iron fence in the back. Placed in the gray path. I like the way the back looks. I don't want to mess with the back anymore. I kind of think we're cooking with the hedges. Something's working. But it's not quite like that, but something is working with the hedges. Let me go get more. Hold on. I gotta go get more. What do we think of the hedges? Looks crammed. Cramped. Okay. All right. I like the green. Oops. Is that the fountain that can be sat upon? Oh, that's the other one. Just the corners. I didn't really like it alone with corners like that. It feels like it needs to be more. This is hard. Twitch was glitching on you. Try them on the gray stone in front. We could do that. There's room. I mean, I did make these paths incredibly wide. But then it sets like a precedent of like, wait, do I got to put these everywhere? It's not as cramped, but once I put hedges on both sides and everything, I don't know if that's gonna like be something I like. You just have to let it be empty. It's so flat though. Is there a fence made of hedges? Is that not this? I don't think we can get any better than this. Ugh. We're gonna need some kind of like mystical, incredible, perfect item for this spot. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it exists. I think... Ugh, I don't know. It's making my brain hurt. I like this back here, though. Come back later. Yeah, it might be that. We put nothing here. Shell fountain? It's already so many fountains, though. We got 2 whole fountains over here. Getting rid of the hedges feels wrong, too. Like, it needs something, but I don't know what it is yet. It could be flower beds. Sometimes a night of sleep can change everything. Yeah. Yeah, it'll This is how I've been kind of decorating this island, is doing chunks and then like letting my subconscious chew on it for a bit. That's probably what we'll do. Still, just this right here, what we did, looks a lot better to me. Flower beds, a low bench. The flower beds are good because they are kind of low. Let's head over to Harbs and get these customized. Just wait for Pokopia. Yeah. I really am enjoying watching this island come together. But I gotta tell you, after watching the trailer for Pokopia and then the follow-up that they just did on the Pokemon Direct, whatever they call the Pokemon stream, I really am ready to like dig into another version of this type of game. Yeah, when the island green's up, that'll be good. I can't wait for Pokopia. It's going to be so fun. Where do I find that video on Pokopia, the one you recently watched? Okay, so I watched one today that was buried in the new Pokemon Presents presentation. If you literally just search Pokemon right now on YouTube, it should probably be one of the first results, and you can skip around to it. Or there's a Nintendo Treehouse event where they just did that like a few days prior, and it was 4 people sitting down and like showing off the game for an hour. The first half of it single player, the second half multiplayer, and both of them combined, I've now seen, have made me pretty understanding of what they're going for, and I'm very excited. I saw one, the 4 people. Okay, yeah, so the new one shows even more of it, and it's somewhere in the middle of that the Pokemon Presents stream. If you just pay attention to the background and you see all of the things that have been built, it looks like more and more like Minecraft, which, you know, I knew you could build blocks, so I don't know why I was surprised. But to see how the developers of the game are like using the tools and then just casually throwing them in these trailers and presentations, it's like, wow. There was one scene that's really sticking in my head where the main character, like your character, was talking to one of the Pokemon. In the background is like a big hill / kind of cave, and it's been fully built out with like a big brick wall and like a lantern in the back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like whoever's been like playing on that particular save was really going after some block building, and it just looks so cool. Do you think it's going to be a game getting people to buy a Switch 2? I think so. Let's face it, every big release for somebody is going to finally be the tipping point, and I do think that Pokopia will be that tipping point for a lot of folks who kind of play like games like this. Animal Crossing, you know, because Tomodachi Life is coming too. Animal Crossing got a Switch 2 update. Pokopia is like Animal Crossing meets Pokemon meets Minecraft. And then Tomodachi Life is another life sim. All of them like in that wholesome kind of cozy space. Not to mention all the indie games and stuff. And from here on out, Nintendo is, I think, only doing Switch 2 exclusives now. I don't think they're really developing for Switch 1 anymore. They did release Pokemon Red and Blue for both consoles, because why not? It's a Game Boy game. Or Red and Blue, sorry. Fire Red and Leaf Green. So Nintendo can copy from other games, but nobody can copy from them. Now you're getting, yes. Now you're getting it. Don't even get me started. It's from the same makers of Dragon Quest Builders 2, which means it's going to be full-blown decoration that Animal Crossing fans are not ready for. Well, they better get ready. You felt like Pokepoke was like a farm sim. I felt like it was Animal Crossing because of like the real-time clock and the fact that you like make houses and stuff for the Pokemon, kind of like you do for your villagers. The day and night cycle is like the biggest thing, I would say, but I don't know. Is there gonna be like a museum you fill out? Well, there's gonna be a Pokedex, so kinda, maybe. That's why I think it's, you know, like Animal Crossing meets Minecraft is kind of a safe way to like describe it, I guess. Jamie, I'm doing good. How are you? Oops. A lot of people are calling it Animal Crossing Pokemon Minecraft Edition. Yeah. Did I not need... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, don't I have a fifth one? Wait, what? How am I doing these? No, I'm putting them closer. I'm putting them here. Okay. I never understood the appeal of Minecraft. The graphics were just blocks and low quality. I don't get it. I enjoyed the aesthetic of Minecraft. If you've ever seen a wider landscape of it, because if you ever watch a Minecraft Let's Play or something for like 5 minutes, you're probably just seeing the up close and personal, punching a tree, and it's just in front of them is like a couple hundred blocks, and it doesn't look like much. But if you kind of zoom out and you get on top of a mountain and you look over like a valley, like it's kind of cool. Like the blocks like all forming together like this really cool landscape that you can manipulate however you want, because it's made of blocks and it's easy. I don't know. I always thought that it had like its own really cool vibe to it. So I picked it up, and when it first came out, I picked it up and played it for years. Every day, multiple times a day for a really long time. I got burnt out on it. But seeing people take the block building mechanics and bring them to other games, I think it works. I watched people play Minecraft in the past. I never liked the block graphics. Honestly, it reminds me more of Dragon Quest Builders than Minecraft. I just never played that. The things people can build are incredible. Scale replica of Mines of Moria or Hyrule. There's been some really wild builds. Not to mention Minecraft isn't just about building with blocks. There's a whole game there, a survival game, where you go and you kill the Ender Dragon and you collect all these items and you level up by like getting better stuff and having better armor. And then Redstone is this whole thing where you can like have it do whatever. People use probably some mods, but Redstone to make working machines and games, and it's wild like what you can do with it. It is the ultimate like sandbox for sure. For the entrance, did you try the benches and flower pots in front of the fountains? That's how this all started. But we had this like space behind them that was empty and weird. Ever since I moved all the stuff back towards resident services, I felt like it looked a lot better. I'm alone in my Minecraft opinions. It's one of those games where maybe you've seen enough of it to know you wouldn't like it. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, it's one of those games that like, if you haven't seen enough of it, maybe you gotta play it to understand it. But once it clicks, yeah, played that for years. For a long time, it was like my definitive game. It replaced a lot of games for me. Like people were buying up all these different games and playing them all the time, and I was just happy to play Minecraft. Yeah, you can use mods to make it look different. You can make the textures look more beautiful with resource packs. So anyway, yeah, we'll leave this. We'll have to figure out what to do with these. Because we're going to have something just like this on the other side once I move the houses. I played it, but it took a long time to get me to try it. Hightail looks pretty. Start off as a mod. Yeah, Hightail, I'd almost recommend that more since it's like newer and starting out smaller. Minecraft is very, 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 very feature rich now. Hightail is kind of just getting going. And Hightail is not confusing and owned by Microsoft and forked into 2 different games and you just buy it and you play it. So I had the flat planters here and I stole them. And I just felt like they looked a little too small for this spot. So maybe something else here. It could even be water. I mean, despite my complaints against block graphics, I admit I probably would get Pokopia if I already had the Switch 2. Yeah, I guess the reason I'm excited about Pokopia having blocks is because I know what you can do with blocks. But it's in a different context. It's not Minecraft, and I think that's pretty cool. Put the hedges around the other way, and put the hedges around the other way, and then put something in front. Pokopia characters are creepy looking. Oh, the Dittos? Yeah. In the geology department in Oberlin, they have an alternate Minecraft table of elements. Made all the elements, made as if all the elements were more realistic but Minecrafty. That's interesting. It does more like an RPG, I believe, whereas Minecraft throws you in a world and that's it. Yeah, kinda. I mean, I guess there's going to be an adventure mode in Hytale. Right now, I think it's just a sandbox. Kind of just throws you into a world and that's it. Some flowers for your 2-star island. I have flowers. I do. They're just over here. Is it going to rain? Because I need to water my flowers, but if it's going to rain, I'd rather not waste my time. Oops. Well. Anyway. I think I should order some items. That's what I should do. What did we say we wanted to do that I would need to order more stuff? I need to order... Let me think. It sounds like I need Nook Stop items. I don't really need Nook catalog items. Topiaries and maybe flower planters, but I think I should prioritize the topiaries. I think I'll actually use them. These guys. So let's order 4 of these. That's 2. 3. That should be 4. And let's get a pergola. Probably for the museum. I don't think it'll let me order more, will it? Okay. Check and make sure I hit 5. We consider the beautiful item ordinance to get flowers to grow more quickly. Would that help with hybrids? Has anyone confirmed whether or not that would get me like closer to blue roses, for example? Because I'll switch it. I'm benefiting from the late night ordinance right now, but I had beautiful ordinance when I got all my hybrids. No one visited to water. Interesting. Okay. I just need to sell a left kidney to buy Pokopia and we're set. I think it does help more flowers grow. I know it helps more flowers grow, so yeah, I guess it would have to help hybrids then. I assume getting better hybrids, but not blue roses yet. Ah, shoot. But I really like having my stuff open late at night. Lately, I'm playing the game, like, late. Also, I'm about to take a big break for Pokopia. Which means the late night ordinance is better still, because if I want to come back and keep up and it's, like, late at night, oh my gosh. But then coming back to a bunch of flowers would be good.
Well, AJ, I don't know about you, but I love Minecraft. Currently playing it on my laptop at Resident Services and trying to get Isabel to build something with me. Yes, yes.
Those two never work. Okay. Ow, it's in my eye. Okay. Beautiful island. We can ask folks to pitch in with weeding, watering flowers, and clearing trash from our waters. Let's do it. Yeah, it is beautiful. Ordnance can like really overrun your island with flowers, but now that we have Rossetti, that doesn't really matter. And Leaf will clean up your weeds. Well, that doesn't matter either. I don't know why. Yeah, you have Rossetti now. I don't know why I even brought that up. I also changed my time zone so the stores will be open later. I could do that. That still feels like cheating a little bit, but I could do that. I'm not committed to a time zone necessarily in this game. As long as I don't switch it around willy-nilly. Having it earlier benefits like streams and stuff, so. Okay. So yeah, now it is raining. I'm glad I didn't water. I was about to water, and it looked like it might rain, so that's cool. Villagers water your flowers too? Yeah, so, okay, you're right. This is probably the way to go. Maybe we get green mums now. Blue roses one day. Beautiful is necessary, New Leaf, if you didn't want to water your flowers every day. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. Just having your flowers die constantly is so frustrating. Oh, man. I wonder if Pokopia will have time travel consequences. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not probably going to time travel. Maybe if I'm doing like a YouTube thing, I might do like skipping one day at a time. But yeah, if they penalize you for it, I also won't be like too mad. Did you finish your neighborhood from the other night? No, I just swapped out the lamps, but today we focused on this entrance area. I do think I'll call it here. Excuse me. I've taxed my brain quite a bit for the build that we've done here. And I think I've hit a wall. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I'm sorry the emotes still aren't working in this chat. I will look into it again. It should work. It's probably a setting I'm missing. So, a lot of people broke Disney Dreamlight Valley when they time traveled. Yeah, I don't think it'll probably break the other game. We'll see. Nice to join on Twitch too. Have a good night. Unruly Angel, have a good night. _ crossing term.
Please like the stream, ho ho.
Yes, hit the like button. Thank you, thank you. Oh, stars? It's definitely still 2 stars. We even took away trees today. I'll check. I mean, there's a few more pieces of furniture on the ground. Might as well look. Yeah, we're still 2. It's like when a snow person is built just right. Sure, it's a good thing to be made and feel the love, but I don't know that a snow person would get the proper attention here. That's my take. They're not wrong. Took away trees? Have we learned nothing? I had the 6 cherry trees.
So next time, everyone, underscore crossing wave. Ho ho.
Just type that out. I had the 6 cherry trees here and I didn't like them. And this looks better to me. Oh, he's going nuts right now. All right. Yeah. I don't know if we'll be live tomorrow. Maybe I get an itch to do like a members thing. But, oh, the next game of the month was announced too. I gotta make a community post about that. So, work on that for March. And yeah, cool. If I don't see you again, have a good weekend. And Pokopia, get ready. It's going to take over. It's going to be great. All right. I'll see y'all later. And goodbye.